If you have been importing product from China using 1688 Chinese shopping app, or you have been sourcing product from China using 1688 Chinese shopping app for a very long time, or you are new to the app, consider to stay to this video and see how to identify if a product was rejected by your shipping company warehouse address in China from 1688. However, there are so many reasons why by which your product or your goods might be rejected by your shipping company. And in this video, I will show you on how to know if the product was rejected and what exactly you need to do to fix the problem. Either you get a refund for the product, instruct the supplier to reissue the product for you and resend it back to your shipping warehouse address in China from 1688. So let's get started. But before we dive into tutorial, as you know me, my name is Rafi Yakub. I'm an importer and a procurement agent. If you want me to procure Lincoln 1688, Taoba, or Pindodo, or Idle Fish, or you want me to pay your Chinese supplier, or you want me to teach you more about China importation business, or you want me to fund your Alipay account or your WeChat wallet, consider to contact me on WhatsApp with the number in the description of this video. And don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell for more useful tutorial like this. So with that being said, let's get started. The very first thing I'm going to do is to head over to my 1688 Chinese shopping app right here. Now, after you open up your 1688 Chinese shopping app, next thing you need to do is to make sure you click on this icon right here to move to your profile. Then on getting to your profile, for every product on transit, whether delivered or on transit, it's going to be found right here. So click on there. So I have a product here that I want to use as an example and show you how to identify if the product was rejected and what exactly you want to do in this situation. So here, this is the product I'm going to use right here. Now, this product here, I'm going to simply click on the product link right here, the tracking link. Now, you see this one right here. It is not really clear about logistic detail right here. This simply means that this product was rejected by the warehouse in China. Okay, this product was rejected for some reason. One of the reasons is that no shipping mark was included when the supplier is trying to send the product out. I don't really know if the supplier was the one that made the mistake or the shipping company are the one that not pay proper attention, because a shipping mark was indicated right here during the adding of shipping address. However, if you find yourself in this issue, what you need to do first thing first is to make sure you contact the supplier. So I will go ahead now and show you my conversation with the supplier. So I'm going to go back right here. Then I'm going to simply click on the product link right here. So when you click on the product link, what you need to do is to click on here to follow the link. That's going to open up like so. Now, here is my conversation with the supplier right here from the top right here. So this is my conversation with the supplier, and this is where it began right here. So I make a screenshot of that particular scenario and I send it to the supplier, and this is what the supplier have to say. Now, in a nutshell, here, what you need to do here is to make sure you dialogue with the supplier. You don't need to argue with them. You don't need to be harsh with them. Just be civil with them, and then they will find a way out to solve the problem. Now, what really happened between me and the supplier here is that the supplier was that the fault is from me, and at the same time I let them know that the fault is not from me because I put a shipping mark. So at the end of the day, they were able to agree on a two terms. One of the first terms is that I should go ahead and ask for a refund, or they will reissue the product back to my shipping address in China. And so what I really tell them that they should go ahead and reissue the product and resend it back to the warehouse address in China. And this is the reason why you see a new tracking number right here. So if you have issue like this, the previous tracking number will no longer work again, and then the new tracking number will be issued by the supplier. So here is the last conversation between me and the supplier. My So just like what you see right here, so I'm going to go ahead and translate this last response from the supplier and see how we were able to solve this particular problem. So I'm going to go ahead and make a screenshot of this part. Then I'll exit from my 1688 and I'll open my Chrome right here. Then I'll make sure I use this camera icon to upload the screenshot. So, and then I will go ahead and select the screenshot for the translation. Then I click on translate. Now let's see what the supplier have to say. I have also given you a solution. Just tell me how you want to solve it. Don't say I'm delaying you. Don't blame me. Thank you. I will send it to you again tomorrow. Please check the logistic and notify them to sign for it. So this is a simple solution to this particular problem. So now this is a new tracking number that was given by the supplier. So what I'm going to do now is to go ahead and appreciate the supplier. Then I have to open up my translate right here. So this is my last message to them. And I will say, I appreciate, I'm really grateful. Thank you so much for helping me out. God bless. So it's as simple as that. So what I'm going to do is to go ahead and click on here to copy this translation. Then I'll go back to my 1688 right here. Then I'll paste and send. So next thing I'm going to do here is to go ahead and copy the new tracking number that was given by the supplier and I send it to my logistic company. So I'm going to click and hold down. Then I'll make sure I click on here to copy the new tracking number and send it to my shipping company. So they will be aware that a new reissue of the product is coming on their way. Once they see this tracking number, whether they are shipping mark or no shipping mark, they will definitely accept the product and add it to my cart in their warehouse in China. It's that simple. For more tutorial tips and tricks on how to import from China using 1688 Chinese shopping app, consider to subscribe. And lastly but not the least, if you want me to procure a link on 1688, Taobao or Pinduoduo or Idlefish, or you want me to pay a Chinese supplier, or you want me to fund a Alipay account, or you want me to teach you more about China importation business, consider to contact me on WhatsApp with the number in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.